जय जिनेन्द्र.
जय जिनेन्द्र.
Okay, so chalo, we can start our class with reciting Namokar Mahamantra. Everyone, please join your hand together. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Sitanam. Namo Ayariyanam. Namo Uvachayanam. Namo loe sauvasaahunam. Eso panchanamokaro sauvapavanasano. Mangalanancha sauvesim padamam hoi mangalam. And we'll also do another Mangalacharan. Okay, let me just share my screen. उत्तम क्षमा मार्दव आर्जव भाव है. सत्य सोच संयम तप त्याग उपाव है. आकिंचन्य ब्रह्मचर्य धर्म दस सार है. चहु गति दुख ते काढ़ी मुक्ति करतार है. So today is any kid they haven't yet up till now all those in 10 days never ever says the 10 names or of those our 10 धर्म. किसी ने अभी तक नहीं बोले ऐसा कोई भी बच्चा है क्या अभी क्लास में? Because today's subject is really big.
Yeah, raise your hand if you never got a chance to say 10 dharm.
हाँ अद्विक आप जाओ. I think you are in mute. We can't hear you.
उत्तम क्षमा, उत्तम मार्दव, उत्तम आर्जव, उत्तम सत्य, उत्तम संयम, उत्तम सोच, उत्तम तप, उत्तम त्याग, उत्तम आकिंचन्य, उत्तम ब्रह्मचर्य.
Very good.
Can I try saying it?
Yeah, you can also. No worries.
I never got the chance to.
No problem. Yep, you can.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Go ahead.
Uttam Shama, Uttam Mardhav, Uttam Arjav, Uttam Satya, Uttam Shach, Uttam Sanyam, Uttam Tap, Uttam Tyag, Uttam Akincanya, Uttam Brahmacharya.
Very good. Okay, and now, who knows all 10 names by heart? Okay, just raise your hand and Pratiksha ji will randomly select 2 people.
Rihan. Advik, you already said, right? So, Rihan.
उत्तम क्षमा, उत्तम मार्दव, उत्तम आर्जव, उत्तम सत्य, उत्तम सोच, उत्तम संयम, उत्तम तप, उत्तम त्याग, उत्तम आकिंचर्य, उत्तम ब्रह्मचर्य.
Very good, Rihan.
Very good.
Sana, you also want to say?
उत्तम क्षमा, उत्तम मार्दव, उत्तम आर्जव, उत्तम सोच, उत्तम सत्य, उत्तम संयम, उत्तम तप, उत्तम त्याग, उत्तम आकिंचन्य, उत्तम ब्रह्मचर्य.
Very good.
Nice.
I know it by heart.
Yeah, but Arjo, you just got the chance, right? So Anybody else want to volunteer? Odian, Manan, you want to say? Can unmute.
Uttam Shama, Uttam Madhav, Uttam Arjav, Uttam Satya, Uttam Such, Uttam Sanyam, Uttam Tap, Uttam Tyag, Uttam Akinchanya, Uttam Brahmacharya.
Very good. So, we gave you a booklet also, right? Are you guys filling that out? If you're filling that out, we are going to post a form. I'm going to post a form in the group to submit your booklet. And then if you did any upvas or ikasan, then write that also, how many ikasan, how many upvas you did. Then we'll send you a photograph, we'll recognize you in next class and send you the certificate also, how many. And be honest in filling out the booklet. We just learned that in this Lakshan, right?
What if we did Bayasana?
So we are just doing ikasana or upvas, okay?
Okay, I did Akasana yesterday, but I'm doing Bayasana today.
Yeah, so if you did any other ikasana, you can count that also, okay? And are you all registered for the Pathshala also, for school year Pathshala? It will start from next week till once a week till September, till June 2025. And we will have all the breaks of school also in that. You will have Thanksgiving break, Christmas break. So you don't have to come to the Pathshala during your vacation time. Okay, so please fill out the form. And did you like this workshop? Then those,
I really liked it.
yeah, then Pathshala will also be fun like this one. You will really like it. And I promise there is no homework in the Pathshala. We'll do all the work in the class, okay? So it will be a lot of fun. We'll have Kahoot, we have digital puzzles, and you will design a game. Lot of things we are going to do.
Last time I was in the Pathshala, I didn't have Kahoot.
Yeah, now we have Kahoot also. So join it again.
Can we do GimKit?
I'm sorry,
Can we do GimKit?
Game Kit?
Yes.
I don't think they know what GameKit is.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
My mom could send all the details.
Okay, that will be good. If it is
GameKit
something
is
fun, we can
a place
include
where
that
you make
also.
like games and stuff and play with multiplayer.
Okay.
You can make it ask any question
You can it's like
at any time.
it's an online game where you have to make an account, but it's still easy. Some students might have an account. For the teachers, what you need to do is you
Okay,
can
Arjav, can you design a game related to Jainism, like maybe 5 senses? On 5 senses, send it to me. And
Okay.
then we will see if it is useful. Okay,
Okay.
that will be fun.
It'll
pretty sure you can do it without an account.
You can't do that without an account, but I have.
Okay, I will make an account for myself once you.
Also, there's another game called Blue Kit.
I have an account, so I can make it.
Okay, yeah, then I'll see how fun is it. Okay.
Yeah, there is a game called Blue Kit as well.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, you don't even
it's
have to
like
make an
Blue Kit is
account.
more questions. Yeah, you don't have to make an account. It's like Kahoot, but it has more game modes. It has racing game modes.
Blue Kit. Okay.
Yeah, hacker game mode.
Okay, we'll see that if we can incorporate it. Thanks for all the tips. So please please fill out the form and join the classes also, not only fill out the form. Join the classes every week, okay? So on 18th, we will have same class. We won't have any class tomorrow on Anant Chaturdashi, and we'll have class on 18th for Chamavani. And we will do the recognition of the kids and please call your parents also that day. We want to get some feedback on the workshop. Okay, Suril ji.
Yes, so we can start with the chap, because today's class is little big, so I'll try to cover as much as, right. So let me share my screen and we'll start today's chap. Everyone ready for the job? Okay. Om Rim Uttam Akinchanya Dharmangay Namah. 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 And one last time. Om Rim Uttam Akinchanya Dharmangay Namah. Okay, so tell me, what do you mean by Akinchanya? कौन मुझे बताएगा? Yesterday we had a very nice discussions about the Akinchanya. Yes, Anaya.
Like you something that you don't need, but then you still take it.
So that's called parigraha, right?
Yes.
I know the meaning of Akinchanya.
Okay.
The meaning
Batao.
of Akinchanya means to, if it's not like if something is not yours, then you should always leave it or return it to the rightful owner. Or leave it for the rightful owner to get it. And you should never take yours.
Yeah, so we can put it in a very simple way, right? You are not keeping anything that is.
Leave the toy or return it to the rightful owner, but not steal it.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so that will be coming in a which one? नॉन स्टील जो 5 पाप आते हैं ना, उसके अंदर कवर होता है. But simple meaning, if I am putting up that which one is not you are not owning, or you are not, then you leave all those one. So which actually things you own?
What belongs to you, you should return it.
Which things is belongs to you? So my now question. Yes. अच्छा, और what do you mean by Atma? कौन मुझे बताएगा? We have already discussed. Soul. Okay, so that is a translations.
Remember that day?
In English, from Atma to in English, it's called a soul. But what it means?
Soul.
Yourself.
English
It's a small thing that goes wherever you go.
Your soul.
It goes with you wherever you go.
It goes with you wherever you go. Okay, so with you, even karmas is also going wherever you go. So do you call a karma as a Atma?
No.
Then simple as it is. Okay, and now this one is today is the 10th day, and now we're supposed to know what is the Atma. क्या?
जिसमें जानने और देखने की शक्ति होता है.
जिसमें जानने और देखने की शक्ति हो, वो शक्ति किसमें है? आपने बिल्कुल सही बोला, जिसमें जानने और देखने की शक्ति हो, लेकिन वो शक्ति किसमें है?
आत्मा.
हाँ, आत्मा कौन है?
ओपन करके बोल दे खुद से.
आत्मा कौन है?
Soul.
मैं ही तो हूँ आत्मा, और कौन है? वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द थर्ड पार्टी, राइट? आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट माई सेल्फ. मैं ही तो हूँ आत्मा. I, me, myself, that is Atma. Atma means मैं. In a Sanskrit, English, soul, but in English, that is the wrong translation. I, capital I, is Atma. I am myself. Okay? चलिए. So, and you already know about the all parigrahas, right? So, how many kinds of those the parigrahas? Major, division?
Internal parigrah and outer parigrah.
Very good. And any example of internal parigraha? And any example
Prashai.
of Kashais? Very good. And any example of outer parigraha?
Cars, houses.
Yes, very good, very good. Wow, so our students are really, really bright. Okay, and so today, you know that today means anyway, tomorrow is which dharma?
Uttam brahmacharya.
Uttam brahmacharya, very good. So, yes, akinchanya and brahmacharya are the two sides of the coin. Okay, so in Akinchanya, we said, whatever it is not mine, I am living it. Okay, I am even make my separations from that one. In a Brahmacharya, what is my one? I live in my self, my resources. Okay, I am living inside mine one. It's called Brahmacharya. निज में ही रमणता का नाम ब्रह्मचर्य है. And why I want to live in myself? Who can give me an answer? What I am getting inside me?
Happiness.
Happiness, full of knowledge. You know that we have a sukh, and we have infinite number of those. The virtues are there, and each virtues are like a jewel. And even Kevali Bhagwan do not have that much of those the word power, and they only shown us very few one. But we have infinite of the virtues. Even you know that hardly we'll getting a 47 shaktis. Once you been little been grown up, on the time we'll discuss, and you astonished. Wow, we have thousands of those the power, not the thousands. We can say infinite number of, even uncountable numbers of those the powers. Okay, and that out of they will say, okay, can you tell something? Can you tell something? By only 2 or 3 things, I am not, or by 4 things, I'm not happy. And then they describe and give us an 47 our virtues and power max, and they says, okay, this is one, but then after you will just experience it yourself. Okay, and our experience is really, really nice. Every moment we are experiencing ourself one, but what we have a major thing, mithyatva, right? What do you mean by mithyatva? Who can tell me what the mithyatva means? Do you know, Shrest? If you know, then tell me. Otherwise, Anaya, you know?
I don't know.
I
Okay,
have a
what?
question.
Yes.
Is Uttam brahmacharya like Uttam tyag?
No.
So
Uttam brahmacharya and Uttam tyag are a different one. That's why they make it a two different. Okay, brahmacharya is the last step. And from that one, let me share my screen. Okay. And then after what has been written in a pujan, I have, hold on. I'll open that book, and then after I'll share my screen. So at least you read it. All right. So I highlighted this line, right? Can anyone it? So this one is a Dhyanat Chand, right? So whoever is written this the pujan, uska naam hai Dhyanat Dharam Das Pedi Chadi ke. Pedi means city, stairs. Just stairs hoti hai na? So there are the stairs, right? So in a stairs there are the 10 steps. So Pedi Chadi ke Shiv Mahal. What do you mean by Shiv Mahal? Shiv Mahal means moksha. Shiv Mahal में पग धरा. So brahmacharya is the very last one, and then after we directly entered into moksha. Okay, so tyag one, it is like I already told you what is the त्याग. त्याग हमने बुराई का किया है. ब्रह्मचर्य में हमने अपने आप को अपनाया है. हम अपने आप में ही लीन हो गए. You understand, right? अनाया, आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा था ना?
Yes.
या सो यू अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? त्याग में
Yes.
हमने किसको छोड़ा? जैसे अपने घर में हमें अपने घर में से हम किसको निकालते हैं? कचरे को निकालते हैं. और क्या लाते हैं? अच्छी अच्छी चीजें लाते हैं, राइट? कोई कचरा रखता है अपने घर में? नहीं रखता. तो हमने कचरे का त्याग किया. जो हमने निकाला ना, वो अपने कचरे का त्याग किया. और हम अपने ही घर में रह गए, बस गए, उसको बोलते हैं ब्रह्मचर्य. अपना घर यानी कि अपना आत्मा. ओके, अपना आत्मा यानी कि मैं ही मेरे अंदर ही मैं समा गया. और मैं क्यों जाऊंगा अपने अंदर? क्योंकि आई हैव इनफाइनाइट sukh, infinite happiness, and that happiness, yeah, and for to hold that happiness, I have an infinite power. उसको अनंत वीर्य बोलते हैं. Because you know that right now we do not have that the power, it is yet been developed. And right now even we don't have that the power is developed to hold up whatever the knowledge it is. So in सब के लिए जो जितना whatever it will be on that time we get it, we also get an power to hold it. So it's अनंत वीर्य प्रकट होता है, ताकत होती है अंदर. And it is astonishing. That's why whoever is just testing one time, then after they will say, okay, now I want it full. It's like, and you know that means if you are going to an ice cream shop, so what the ice cream shopkeeper do? They give you a one tester, right? They give you in a small spoon, and they just give you a little bit ice cream to test you. And whenever you test it, and then after what you say, now I want ice cream. Correct? So it is the same way. Once you get an samyak darshan, on that time you have a tiny, miny little spoon like a test. And once you test it, and it is so amazing, and you says, now I really want a full. Okay, I'm not going to be satisfied with this the very small thing, right? And that's why you will see for that one what they do. They leave everything. They leave their home and become a monk, become a muniraj. Even they don't care about what is the surrounding them, right? चाहे इतनी ठंड हो, चाहे गर्मी हो, चाहे बारिश हो, even they don't care it. Think about it, how our inside one is such a beautiful, such a nice, such an amazing thing. They just deep inside one, and even they forget about it. What is the outside one? Even any kind of those upsarg is going on to his body, he even don't pay single attentions to them. चाहे किसी माथे पे सगड़ी रख के जला रहे हो ना, उनको पता नहीं चलता. तो अपने अंदर में कितना खूबसूरत होगा, कितना खूबसूरत होगा. It is and once you, that's why we said, okay, once you test it, and then you will see it. So entire our Jain dharma is what? Is of an experience of what? Outer side one or our eternal? Our
Internal.
eternal. Yes,
Internal.
our experience. Okay, so that is the brahmacharya. Once you be deep into it, and who is greatest brahmachari?
Bhagwan.
Siddha Bhagwan. Because you know that Siddha Bhagwan don't have any kind of now the obstacles is been remaining. Their all karmas are shutting it out, right? Right now, because of the sum of those the karmas, you feel that okay, you are in a bondage one, but he's entirely free and he's enjoying himself with the fullest. Each moment he's enjoying a new sukh आता है, नया नया each moment. Mhm. Okay, so this one is them one. But what about us, right? We are not yet reached over there. Then, yeah, then what about us? So for us, in our shastras, they says, you know that which one is the most dominating sense? सबसे बड़ी dominating sense कौन सी है? Who can tell us?
Touch.
Touch, right? Yes. So why touch is a dominating sense? कौन मुझे बताएगा?
All the five senses, all the people have it. Like even though if they're one sense, they have the touch sense.
Yes. Even two sense. Okay, I will just simply tell you. So let's we'll be seeing. So this one is the which sense? Test, right? Yeah, but can you do any kind of the testing without touching it? Yes, no. Whoever say
No.
yes, this, yeah, and no,
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 no.
no. Okay, and then now which sense is this one? Grahan Indri. Okay, smell one.
No.
Can you smell anything without it is not even touching inside anywhere? There are the small particles of all those either what we can say it's a fragrance or anything, it will be touching to
No.
you, right? So
No.
yes, and this one is which one, which sense? I, right?
See,
हाँ, तो अगर उसमें थोड़ा सा कुछ कचरा गिर जाएगा तो आपको क्या होगा?
निकालना होगा.
नहीं, you start feeling a pain, right?
yeah.
आपको खरोच होगा,
You feel
हाँ,
weird. Like,
yeah. So it means that without touch, even that eye sense is not working. And we have already proved, right? Because our sound waves are particularly, it is what? It is a wavelength of particles that going into our ears. And that's how we can hear something, it, right? So without touch, can we hear it?
No.
No. Okay, so I have now another question. Does we have a touch sense is only outside?
No.
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 No. So can you give me example from any touch sense from the inside one? कोई भी मुझे example बताओ. Inside में अपनी touch sense कौन सी होती है? हाँ हाँ
That
बताओ.
bodily we sometimes we can feel our blood.
You can. It's usually, yeah. If you put your hand and then on that time, but you every day you are feeling it. Okay, you always every day inside one that the touch sense you are feeling it. ओके आपको कैसे पता चलता है कि आपको बाथरूम जाना है?
Feel it.
You feel it, right? So that the touch sense is telling you from the inside one, hey, my bladder is full, please go and empty it out, right? So कई बार हमें सिर यहाँ पे दुखता है, सिर दुखता है. So on that time, okay, so that one is from the inside one, and that's how we know that. Okay, so but you know that what is the biggest uh, advantage of the touch sense is it can, or we can say disadvantage of the touch sense. कौन बताएगा?
What was the question?
So okay, so what is the biggest advantage, or we can say disadvantage of the touch sense?
Heart.
Mm-hmm.
Heart.
You know that touch can only senses one side. Okay, it's whatever is the outside to them one, it can only sense to them one. It cannot sense what is inside. Okay, so that's why our skin only sense whatever is the outside. Our skin cannot sense is what is inside one, right? And from the insider, what is there is also another layer of the skin inside. They will sensing everything is inside, not from the outside one. So it's only one-sided one. Whatever it is outside, that will do. So okay, I have everyone's. I am requesting it out. If you are not saying anything, can you please mute your mic? Okay. So how many kind of those the touch we feel? There are the 8 type of the touches we feel. Okay, do you know their name or any of those the names? And we will be going then after.
We touch sharp things.
So we can say it's a hard, right?
Yeah.
Hard, soft. Okay, so first one is a hard and soft.
Soft.
Okay, then yes, Vihan. Yeah, you can unmute.
Oh, I forgot to unmute. Yeah, like how smooth or rough it is.
How smooth and rough. Wow. So out of 8, we only did it a 4. Okay, so smooth and rough.
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold. Wow. So now we have 6 done. Now only 2 is been left.
Wet and dry.
Yes, very good. Right? So we covered everything: hot and cold, hard and soft, heavy and light, and smooth and rough. So those are the 8 way we can feel our touch sense.
Was also wet and dry.
So wet and dry, it will become under either. Okay, so it will be either hard or soft, right? So that is how we can feel wet and dry. So wet and dry, how you can feel? Either you can feel in other way. Hot and cold, it will be, you can put it in either way onto that one. Okay. Ultimately, whenever it is wet, you feel a cold, or if it is a dry, you can feel either hot, right? So it will be also part into it. So those are the basically 8 of those one. And that's why in brahmacharya, or in English they say celibacy. So into that one, our scripture says we need to control our touch sense. Okay, if we can controlling our touch sense, we will be master. Okay, Shrest and everyone, please mute yourself. Okay, so with this one, and if we are controlling it, so how we can control? Who can tell me how we can control our touch sense?
By not
By
hitting
our
anyone.
brain.
By not hitting anyone.
Not by hitting anyone. No. Now it is, everything is okay, because touch sense is lying with whom?
By
With me, right?
feeling.
With my body. This is my body, right? So my body is entirely filled with the touch senses, and I want to control my touch senses. How I can do? Because if you control your touch senses, you can control everything: your eyes, your ears, your taste buds, because everything is related. We have already proven that everything is ultimately a touch.
Like you can control your eyes.
You know that how you can only
You can
control that.
control your eyes by not watching TV a lot.
No, it is not about, it is how, it is not that way you can control it. You can only control a desire. Okay, so if you control your desire to watching TV, right, then that sense is automatically get controlled. Yesterday we have already learned, are we a slave or we want to be a master?
We want to be a
Master, right? Because what eye is going to tell you, hey, I want to see something nice, something beautiful, or these things is very ugly. And what you gonna say? Whether it's ugly, or it's fine,
No.
right? What's bothering you? It's not bothering me. I am just knower. So whatever is coming in front of me, I will know it. That's it. You are working like a CCTV camera, right? It is not making you any difference one. So on that one, what you did it actually, you control your desire, right? And the person who is not controlling their desire, okay, what we call that person?
If a bad
Mm-hmm.
person.
Okay. Yes, you can say that person. There are so many words over there outside one, right? But we can say who cannot control their desire, we can call them even a lusty. It means that, yeah, they are just the slave of their desire. They want to, okay, somebody say, without sugar, I cannot live, or I always needed a fan in my room. Oh, right? I cannot live without air condition. Oh, or I needed a soft bed. I cannot sleep on hard floor. Oh, means you are a slave, right? So who wants to be a slave?
Not me.
Not me,
Not
right?
me.
So what would be happen someday you are not finding your
Mommy.
bed a very smooth one and you have to sleep on a floor? Do you complain?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Just buy
No.
them.
Okay. So what happened someday your mom making a dish and that is not that tasteful? Do you make complaint?
No.
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 Very good. And what happened, right? If your daddy is not buying you a new toy, will you cry?
No.
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 No. No. No.
No.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. So
No.
can you give some more example? Who can give us a more example about it? Okay. So what you like most?
Yeah.
Okay, so for Shrest is like a toys, right? And if the
Yeah.
Shrest is not getting a new toys, will Shrest will go to his papa and demanding, I need a new toy, I need a new toy.
No.
No.
I always got new toys on my birthday.
Yeah, but now you're going to demand it.
Just say a no to buy a new toy. Cause
Very good. So that's how you are controlling it, right? Yes, this is what we do. Okay. And uh, do I am very audible or it is just my internet connections is unstable? So are you able to hear my voice?
yes.
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 Okay.
I can hear everybody.
Yes.
I can hear everybody.
Okay. Okay. So you know that in our scripture, they says for the celibacy, we are needs to covered with this the 9 boundaries. Okay. And that's why this is a very precious one, because there are so many ways you can easily distracted and you think that this is pretty common, and there are so many ways it's you get slipped over there as well. So that's why this the celibacy is very precious, and that is the last step, right? And why we want to conquer a touch sense, because touch sense is a full, right? Our full body is touch sense, and our touch sense is with us forever. Even one sense, soul, or one sense jiv also has a which sense?
Touch.
Touch sense. And the five sense jiv also has a touch sense. So if you
Yes.
get mastered over the touch sense, okay, and then you be a mastered. Okay. So any questions into it? No, right? But you know that right now we have another thing is we it's called upyog. Upyog means our knowledge can use it. We can, okay, right now I'm telling you, right now you are watching me and listening me to simultaneously, right? Listen me to as well simultaneously, correct? Yes or no?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but no, actually our upyog is only do one thing at a one time. And however, we have our smallest unit to measure it in a time one is a second, but in a 1 second, you know that according to our Jainism, what is the smallest unit of a time? कौन बोलेगा?
What was the
किसको पता
question?
है? So what is the smallest unit, or with that unit we measure a time according to Jainism?
The shower.
No, we are measuring a time, right? So however, right now in a real world, we are measuring time with a second. How many seconds to minute to hour and to day. So the smallest one we called is a second one, correct? So but according to Jainism, what is the smallest unit of a time? कौन बताएगा? Any kids have learned in a Pathshala? No?
What?
So anyone said? Okay, no. So it's called
Movement.
Samai. It's called Samai. Okay, its name is Samai. And Samai is the very smallest one. And our concentrations or our focus can only do one thing. So our focus can even hold hardly for one Samai into one thing. And in a 1 second, there are uncountable Samais has been passed. So it's working so pretty fast one right now. Whenever it's seeing, it's not listening. Whenever it's listening, it's not seeing. But it's changing it pretty quick one. So that's why you think that whenever you are seeing, on the same time you are listening it. And our brain cannot even catch it or cannot make a distinguishing into it because it is out of their limitations. Okay. Our brain has a limitations, our knowledge has that limitations, it is out of that one. So what is out of that one, we cannot control it. So that's why this concept is important. Who can tell me? So it means that we can only do one thing at a one time. So whenever we are inside our one, we are not doing any activities or anything from the outside world. And when we are outside one, we are totally not doing anything from our one. Okay, and that's why when any kind of our Munir Maharaj or even our Guruji or anyone, it is Dhyanast. Dhyanast means they are into themselves one. They don't know what is happening with their body. Because concentrations can done only one thing at a one time. It cannot be do two things, three things, or four things in a one time. So that's why every time if you come in a Pathshala, what we advise, whenever you play, you play. Whenever you eat, right? So whenever you are studying, not doing any other activities because we cannot do multitasking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Can Pratitha ji, can you mute everyone? Okay, because it's constantly they are just unmuting and creating some disturbance. All right. So now we learned all about the celibacy, right? And how we can live with this the characteristic with our character or virtue. You know that simple is we live all five path. You already know about the panch path, right? हिंसा झूठ चोरी कुशिल परिग्रह those are the पांच पाप हम उनको कुछ नहीं करते we are not eating any abhaksha you already know about all abhaksha right yes so we are not eating it we are not eating liquor daru mas means non-veg meat right madhya okay means okay then after honey mad means honey we are not eating honey okay and then five kinds of the udambar fur and anything that is rotten one any rotten food any old food okay that is been stored for a days or couple of days or and that one that is not even what we can say, recommended by our doctor, because it's creating an harm or adverse effect on our body. Like an example, right? If the person has a diabetes, can that the person can eat a sugar? Yes or no?
No.
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 So it means that
No.
for that person, that the sugar is abhakshya, right? For that person, that the sugar is abhakshya. Other people who don't have a diabetes, they can eat it. So those kind of the abhakshya, we are not eating it. And then what we'll do? We wear simple dresses. Okay, but neat and clean. Remember, we are not wearing any dirty dresses, right? We only learned about all those the days. A cleanliness and hygiene is very important in Jainism. And through those one, we do so many of those the Jiv Raksha. Okay, so we save so many of those the souls. We only learned about, right? 5 tower kind of those Jiv. And so whenever we wear a clean cloth, so if our clothes are dirty, so many tiny souls are residing into it. And we are keep it doing it. They are coming and going and they're dying, and we burden all those the pop. So every day we are wearing nice, clean, and neat cloth, right? Okay. And what we'll do? And we are okay. And there is a, I do not have a time, but we will taking a bad touch and good touch. I think the little bit older kids knows about bad touch and good touch. Or in your schools, they also told you about the bad touch and good touch, right? You only learned about it, correct, in a school?
Yes.
If not, yes, okay. So that is, we don't do any kind of those the bad touch. We always do the good touch.
What's the bad?
Okay, and that is, there are certain body parts that only your parents, your doctor, or your brother and sisters are allowed to touch. No any other person. Okay, if they are touching to that the parts of your body, it's called a bad touch. All right. So if somebody is doing, then what you do? You need to tell your parents. Okay.
And say
Or
stop.
and say to your teacher as well, hey, this person is touching me inappropriately, right? But we also don't do the same thing with the other person as well. Whatever we are expecting from ourselves, that is we also do with this the other person as well. So even we also don't do those kind of the things as well. Okay, so these are the things you do, and you become a really good man, because only good people can walk on a path of liberations, right? Correct. So any questions so far? We have learned all about brahmacharya. We learned about what is the actual meaning of the brahmacharya, and what we can do until we are not reaching on to that one.
I have an example of bad touch and good touch.
Okay, yes, go ahead, Shrest.
Um. So So sometimes my mom and dad touch me, but sometimes I accidentally.
So that is not a bad touch, because your parents love you, right? So they will not do any kind of those the bad touch. Usually bad touch is done by outsiders, not your parents.
But I also accidentally touch them sometimes.
No, you can easily touch. Okay, so there are certain body parts you cannot touch,
Okay.
because that's called the private parts. Okay, so you cannot touch it.
Yes. Okay.
All right, and we do not have enough time, because that is an entire class I need to take it. So that's where you will know actually what is. And if the Pratiksaji will tell us or arrange something for the younger kids, yes, it is an important. What we call a good touch, and what we call a bad touch. Okay, but yeah, anyway, it is a very broad one. So if you ask your mom, your dad, they will also tell you. But for our duty is, if somebody is doing then we need to tell, even though we told our teacher one, but whenever we come to a home, we also need to tell to our parents as well, our brother and sister
Can
as
we
well.
leave?
Uh, after 10 minutes, bete, we are closing our class exactly at 8:30. Okay, so that is your duty, right? Do not keep those the things up to you. Always tell to your elder brother, elder sister, your papa, your mummy, your dada, your dadi, and it is really good thing. So, so far, okay. So, any questions into that one? No, right? Okay, and then after, so it's a time for job, and then after Pratiksha ji will have a certain announcements again because now we have a full class. So we'll do a job first, and then Pratiksha ji will do some of those the nice announcement, and you guys are really exciting to do those one. Okay, there are, yes, I am sharing my screen, and everyone is ready with the job. So let me say this one time, and then after we'll do Om Reem Uttam Brahmacharya Dharmangai Nama. Okay, so take your positions, you know, right? Anytime we doing chanting, jap, or reciting a Namokar mantra, what should be our positions? Our back is always been a straight, right? Our legs are folded, and we are going to be straight. Either we joined our hand like this way, or we can do like this way. Okay, whatever is comfortable to you. And no any kind of those the body movement. We steady and still. And always take a normal breath or little bit deep breath, and then do the chanting. Om Reem Uttam Brahmacharya Dharmangai Namah. 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 Okay, so Pratiksha ji, now it's time for announcement.
What?
Jai Jinesh, everyone. So, first of all, we don't have class tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of the selection, and I hope everyone had good time in the selection, and they learned about why do we celebrate it and meaning of
Okay,
each
got
day.
it, got
So there
Let
will
me
be
mute
no
all.
job tomorrow. So please do this job tomorrow also. Okay.
Pratiksha ji, I unmute everyone, so you can now unmute yourself and then say, okay. So at least everyone can give an attention to the
Okay, please don't
announcement.
unmute yourself. I will give you time to ask question after this. Okay.
I have like
Just a minute. Let me complete it, then you can talk. Okay. So you do the job tomorrow. Om Reem Uttam Brahmachari Dharmangai Namah. And tomorrow there's no class, but we will have class day after on September 18th. We will celebrate Chamavani, and you will learn what is Chamavani. Okay? Why do we celebrate after the Lakshan? And then we will recognize all the kids who did any type of tapasya like Ekasana, Upvas. Okay, you can write Vyasana also. If you did Vyasana, write that. I am going to post a form. So please write all these things, whatever you did, and then submit your booklet. If you are following all the niyams in that booklet, tick mark it and then submit it in the form. And if you went to temple and you performed, if you did, performed a song or a dance or anything or a skit in in your temple, then also write about that, and you can submit the video also, video or pictures about it. Okay, I want to hear all about it. How did you celebrate it in your temple? What you did? So what type of tapasya you did, what niyam you followed, and what performance, or if you went for the kids pratikraman, you can also write about that also. There is kids pratikraman also in the temple tomorrow in Anant Chaturdashi day. Okay? And then your niyam is to fill out this form and fill out the registration form if you haven't for our school year Pathshala and attend the classes. And you guys gave me more ideas to make it more fun, right? So we'll look into it. So there will be a lot of fun in the Pathshala. If you like this workshop, join the Pathshala. You will learn much more about it. Okay? If you have any question, you can send a message to me. Okay, now you can ask the question if you have any question. Yes, Anaya.
I want to show.
Anaya?
So like I have
Thank
a question.
you, and
Will you like are you going to what are you like like
You can ask in Hindi as well, okay? Whatever the language you are comfortable, don't worry about it.
so are we going to do any vote or anything next
Yes.
time?
Oh, in this class may not be, but I'm not sure what are we going to do. But
Yeah,
we'll
next year we'll do. Next year we'll do, okay? Next year we'll
Yeah.
do Kahoot.
Not
But
in
next year
this
then, yeah.
workshop, but Kahoot will be there on school year Pathshala. Every time you will have Kahoot. And yeah, I forgot to add, we have other than Pathshala, we have Hindi classes also if you want to learn to read and write Hindi so that you can read puja when you go to temple, because all the books are in Hindi, right? So we have Hindi classes also, and then we have Bhavna Yoga class where we learn Bhavna Yoga and you learn Stuti and how to pronounce the Bhaktamar. So you learn different types of Stuti like Raja Rana Chhatrapati, Mary Bhavna, Parshnath Stotra, all these things you will learn. Yes, Anaya.
So like when you said that we're gonna write something that how we celebrated the selection. So are we gonna write it in a paper or are we gonna type it or message it to you?
No, in the form, you will type in the form. I am going to send the form. So there's a question what you did in the temple. So you can type in that.
Okay.
Okay. Shresht, you have any question?
show 9 of my structures.
I'm sorry?
I want to show 9 things.
9 things?
Yes, 9.
What is it about? Okay, we will see it later. Let me answer the questions, okay?
Okay.
Thanks for waiting. Udian.
Uh, Udian, you can unmute yourself.
So I'm already The last year, for the last 2 years, I already did the Jane Parchala for the school year classes. So do I have to register again?
No,
Yes.
if you did level 1 or level 2, which one did you do?
I did level 1.
Yeah, so you are automatically in level 2, so you don't have to register again.
Okay.
Okay. So, but
Uh,
join the orientation. Is it on September 19th on Thursday, 7:30 p.m.
remember everyone, right? Please
Yeah.
bring your parents, friends, and that spread this the word. Because that it is like a gyandan, right? Say to even other friends, and don't worry about whether they are Jain or non-Jain. This Pathshala is for everyone. Okay, anyone can join. Our medium is English, so at least any of your friends can also understand it. No worries about it.
Yes. If they don't know Hindi, everything is in English also. Sarvam, you have question?
Unmute yourself. I hear you.
Yeah, say it.
Is killing yourself the biggest sin?
I'm sorry?
Is killing yourself the biggest sin?
Biggest sin?
He's saying is killing oneself is the biggest sin.
No, yourself.
Okay.
Killing
Yes.
myself is
Yeah.
the
Yes.
biggest one. Yes. If I'm killing myself, it's like a suicide, right? If you do any kind of the suicide is the biggest thing, because to hate myself, okay, it's a ultimate one. People usually hate some other people, right? They have a problem with some other persons or surrounding or environment. But whenever the people have a problem with themselves, then what else has been left in the world? Okay. Yeah.
I have a question.
We will do those the question and answer later, but let have any questions regarding an announcement right now. That is been Pratiksaji will be giving you an
Yeah.
answer.
About Pathshala or Chamavani Day. You will all join on day after tomorrow, right? You will join the class?
So on
Yes.
18th we have Shamavani and 19th orientations. Okay. So please ask your parents as well to join on orientation as well.
Yeah.
And
Join both days, 18th and
yes.
19th, both days.
Mom, on the October.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Kiranji, you can
Yeah.
then you can
So
ask.
what we'll do right now, it's already been time. So we'll conclude our class, and then after we'll keep this session open. Anyone has any questions after our officially concluding our class one? Okay. But please stay. Whoever is in have any questions, they can stay and ask us. So please everyone join your hands together and let's we recite Namokar Mahamantra. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Sitanam. Namo Ayariyanam. Namo Uvachayanam. Namo Loe Sauvasagunam. Eso Panchadamukaro Sauva Pava Panasano Mangaladancha Sauvesim Padamam Havai Mangalam. Jai Jinendra everyone, and now this session is officially over but open for all other questions, queries and anything.
Jai Jinendra.
Jai Jinendra.
If you don't have any question, you can leave.
Jai Jinendra.
No, I'm not.
I have a question.
Yes, straight. Hmm.
I have a question. What are your weapons in all the 10 domes? What are the weapons?
What?
Weapons?
Weapons? Like
Can you repeat it?
what are the weapons in all the 10 domes? Like Uttam Shama, Uttam Maida, Uttam Maida,
They are
Uttam.
not using any weapons, I think, right? Bible.
Okay, so stressed. Those are the 10 characteristics, okay, through which one you can know who is our Vitragi, Muni Maharaj, or Bhagwan, right? So these are the 10 characteristics. Okay, if no one is knowing who is stressed, then how I can tell that the person has never seen you? So I will say, you know that he is a little cute boy, almost around 4 feet high, okay, little skinny body, having and curly hair. So however I'm describing it, so with my descriptions, whenever that the person see you, they immediately know it. Oh, he might be just stressed, right? So that is how those are the 10 dharmas is like an, and those kind of the characteristics, or we can say identifier through which if we are seeing all those one up there, and then we know our Muni Maharaj or all or our sant is a Vitragi. So it is an, that is an identifier, or it is like an, what we can say, Pratisha, उसका best word कौन सा है आप बोल दीजिए पर. हाँ. So श्रेष्ठ समझ में आया, right? So through those one we know who is that one. Okay, so these are the Vitragi. Yep.
Can
हाँ
I
Anaya.
leave now?
Yeah.
Yes, you can leave now. Yes, you can leave now. If your question is over, you can leave.
So
Yeah.
when what time is the orientation?
It's same time, 7:30 p.m. EST.
Yes.
And when is the other time?
So Wednesday and Thursday, both days you have to join at the same time, 7:30 p.m. EST. Okay, but the link will be different for Thursday, so I will send you the link.
Okay, so check your WhatsApp. All those informations is available in your WhatsApp. हाँ आरोही, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन है?
So like I didn't get the form, the paper.
Yeah,
was
I'm
on
going
my
to send it in the WhatsApp group. You will get it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to send the form. It's a Google form, so you can just
Okay.
submit it online. Don't need to print it. Okay. Any other questions? Yes,
Yes,
Arjun.
Arjun.
Hey, get stuff out.
Arjun?
You can unmute yourself.
I just forgot my question.
Oh,
So are you student in our Pathshala? Do you attend it regularly? Arjun?
What?
Do you attend the Pathshala regularly? Every week?
Yes.
Yes. Which level are you in?
Level 1.
Level 1? Now you will be in level 1? Or you attended 3 to 6 years old class until now? Oh, okay, okay. That's good. Yeah, so attend the orientation. You will see that in your level 1 group. Okay, all the information about that. I'm going to post it today. Okay. Very good job. You've been attending the classes regularly, right?
yeah, that is really good one. And Advik, do you have any question? Advik? Okay, so Pratiksha ji, I don't think so. Okay, if anyone has any question, then yes. But otherwise, don't worry, Arjo. If you remember your questions, then again, we'll be seeing you not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, right? On that time, yes, you can ask me or Pratiksha ji, anyone.
Yeah, or send a message also, WhatsApp message if you
Yes.
have any question. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so with official, we are crossing.
Yeah.
Okay, अब साता में रहना.
आप भी
चलिए.